I command you, as King of the Britons, to stand aside.
I move for no man.
It's one thing to perfect block a single attack, in particular a physical attack, but we can perfect block magic as well, and even more so, we can perfect block a multi-attack sequence from a long-lasting multi-hit magic attack, which for Mystic Knight means you can land many riposts from this multi-hit attack. So here is Combustion. It will usually hit for 8 hits, which means that we can riposte 8 times during an enemy Combustion, though it's difficult to land 8 riposts. I've gotten 4, probably due to the riposte animation bleeding into the multiple hits, only allowing for 4 riposts. Now this Daemon example is actually 3 Combustions, so the hits are probably about 12 hits that we can riposte. I can get 6 riposts from Daemon's 3 Combustions. The Ingle Fireball spell has the initial hit and then also an AoE afterwards, so we can riposte 2 times from an Ingle. Now, riposting Exequi is actually pretty easy. It's just scary knowing that you will die compared to a failure on other spells. You could just lose your health, but Exequi will outright kill you. But once the red ring clock has completed, there's a red flash. Once you see that red flash is when you time your block. And the dragon wing flaps are probably the best way to practice, because these wing flaps do no damage when they hit. Have stability augment while you're practicing, and you can usually land 5 riposts during their wing flap animation. Holy Furor has a hit number of usually between 10 and 15, so we can riposte maybe half of that. The most that I have ever gotten from a Furor was 6, I think. Usually I only get 4 or 5. 6 is pretty tough. Maelstrom has 20 hits. You can probably riposte 20 times. I've never actually paid attention to how many I typically riposte, but it's more than 10. And it's tricky, timing-wise. You can pay attention to the tempo here with Living Armor, and then practice with whoever. Dark Bishop is a pretty easy practice. And you can also deflect perfect block with the normal shields, like for Fighter and Assassin. but it can be much harder. You can perfect deflect block Exequi, Combustion, Holy Fur, everything just the same, I think. I'm not sure about Maelstrom, but again, it is harder for Fighter's Shield versus Mystic Knight's Shield with Riposte. But it can be done.